It was like spinning, like let's go live, and nothing happened.
One more time, Brian. One more time.
Yeah, I mean, I hit the button and it just sat there. Oh wait, no, we are live.
Wait, we are?
Oh, wait, what?
But
it's
the
the
StreamYard is saying that we're not live.
I just got a notification from YouTube saying
I'm watching.
ShelfGravy is now live.
Watch now. Watch live now. Realm Collectors wrapping the Rashers with ShelfGravy.
That's what I got.
Let's check. Let's check the old YouTubes.
Oh,
I'm thinking we're live.
Yeah.
Everybody in the chat, are we live right now?
We're live.
But the button says we're not.
Nope.
Yeah.
There we are.
I'm listening.
We're live.
Hi.
This is very odd.
Okay, JD just moved. What?
What?
All right.
What?
So
let's
try again.
Technical difficulties.
It's live.
Oh.
All right, dude, yeah, but we got to go through the whole thing. All right, here we go.
Okay, do it again.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Sorry, I got. Hey!
We're back.
There. Well, now we have proper intro. I don't know what's going on with this StreamYard window, but it says we're not live over here, but I'm watching it over there.
Yeah.
There.
Ours says it's scheduled. Mine does not say we're live, but here we are.
The YouTube is saying it's
The
going.
YouTubes.
In the chat saying, "Yep,
guys."
Yep.
I think JD inadvertently cast a spell when he was wagging his beard earlier.
That's true.
It caused some confusion. Some sort of curse in the interwebs.
His wizardly powers. It's quite a beard he's got going on over there. I'm telling
you should get some wax and make it go just like that.
Yeah, should I?
Split it in half and make it like a big giant mustache instead.
The headphone cord is stuck in
your beard. Whoa. Wow, you could actually like just
I could tie this shit
to
the top of my head.
Oh.
I got my built-in ice pack thing.
Right. And if you ever start going bald, you can just tie it to the top of your head. It's not a comb over. It's a tie on. Anyway, hi everybody. It's just hands again from me. But I'm Chan, and that's JD over there. I'm over here. I'm here.
Yep.
He's there.
We got
Seems backwards.
This bullshit room back again.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Kind of.
We're back in the project room. There is no drop ceiling in here currently, just the framework for the drop ceiling. If he tips the back, look.
Wow.
Gone.
Wow.
Can you like store totes up there? Is that what?
Probably.
You could.
Yeah, you could. There's like two.
It's like 2 feet.
You could hang a bunch of fucking Star Wars ships off of that.
Yeah.
I mean, I did have Star Wars ships hanging from it at one point.
Yeah.
But it'll get there once we get the framework down. Whoa.
You all right?
Yeah.
You got it?
Yeah, I just heard crackling. What's going on? What are you doing over there, man?
breaking stuff?
So we're still working on this couch, right? But wait until JD shows you what he's been working on. Before we get to that, let's find out what everybody else is doing tonight, because it's shelf gravy time. So
Chan hand cam.
Chan hand cam.
You're a poet and you didn't know it.
I didn't. So, Mr. Mike, what are you working on tonight?
I'm working on that merman that I got from Noble Bear Customs.
Mm-hmm.
Like just kind of painting all the body parts. I got his head right here.
Oh, very cool.
That's
Nice.
Awesome
I get it.
Oh, that is awesome. That's the wrong guy, Brink.
So all of his.
Wow.
Sorry about the poor camera quality.
No, you're fine.
No, it's
I can
good.
But all
I
of
can
his
see those colors.
That's awesome.
all of his arms and legs are the same. Here's his torso. I may have showed
Wow.
you guys the video
Damn.
that I did some kind of tattooing on him a little bit to
Mm-hmm.
kind of make it look like half seaweed and half like tribal art, kind of.
Oh, that's
Yup.
awesome.
Kind of a weird idea, but
I dig it.
there's no
Hey, roll with
about
it.
me.
Roll with it.
Yeah, man.
Painting some mythic hands to match the body and armors, and that's about it for me.
Yeah, cool.
So, quick question. Mike, when you rearranged those shelves, what did you do with all the mythics that were hanging on the wall?
I see him.
Ah.
A lot of them are right there,
That's magic. Look at that.
and then
It's
the
like
other
they
half or
disappeared.
so are in the other room.
The other half of them.
The other half of them. Oh, Mr. Mike.
How many
real-
how many layers deep you going there? Probably 2 or 3 layers deep.
There's two deep.
Okay.
Yeah, 2. And the real kicker is I have probably about that much again on pre-order right now. So
Yeah.
that's nuts because we got the Cosmic Legions. There's too many to even count. You guys know what's coming. A
Mhm.
lot.
A lot, yeah. That's okay.
A shit ton of shit. A shit ton.
Shit ton of
Yeah,
shit.
That's exactly right.
For the shit birds coming in a shit storm.
Yep.
Ton of shit. Here.
Shit ton.
Fucking lady.
Shitty.
And then people are getting all fucking worked up for their the All-Star. Like, I'm gonna vote for Billy Joe Blowjob because I can't get him and he's my grail piece.
Well, I have to say,
I was thinking Skeletor right there. Hey man.
the campaigns that these guys are going to start in the Cabal, they're hilarious. So
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
They're funny.
Next, I guess we should check and see
What
what
Matt, what are you doing?
yeah.
I'm fucking opening toys because I had an eye injection today and I can't see out of my fucking left eye.
Oh boy.
Like I got
Oh.
a big black blob, so I don't know how long I'm gonna make it, but you know, I'm sorry, Mr. Brink, that I had to work last time in my fucking crippled bobcat.
oh, did we make fun of you last time?
Yes,
Oh, all right.
and I was crying like the Indian from the ad. Well, the Native American. I'm sorry, don't cancel me. Like I had just a
Nice.
single tear. Just a single tear went down my face because Brian's like, I don't know what
he's
kind
all-
of
he's
handicapped,
in his,
accessible.
he's gone fucking Brink. Fucking
I'll drive this bobcat to fucking Delaware.
I bet it was just like that too.
God damn it, Brink. I'm not even there to defend myself. Fucker.
Gotta run, you fucking cocksucker, when I'm not around. Fuck.
Oh. Oh, fellas, I miss it when we're not all together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where's Maya?
What?
God.
What,
Yeah, I don't
what,
know.
what toys you opening up?
I'm actually opening up the currently the Super 7 Donatello.
Oh.
Ooh.
Well then.
He's
Yeah.
not he's not bad. Like
Donatello
Because-
does machines, I heard.
Yeah.
because I was looking for like basic turtles, and there's only really two options. Like, well, there's a couple, but like like you can either go fucking NECA, which like it's way too fucking toony. Like I think they look dumb. Like I think like they like if you like that, then cool. But I never liked the toon aesthetic. Like I like the like Eastman and Liard like really fucking like dark turtles, and the Super 7 ones are like close enough. And like for what they are, they're not bad.
Yeah, I mean, NECA does an Eastman and Laird set. It's long out of print. I mean, I think there's
Yeah.
millions out there, but
very
the Super
expensive.
7, the Super 7 is a good compromise there, because I mean the toy turtles, I mean, didn't look like the show, you know. So
No, they
Super
didn't.
7, just updating them a bit, I think that's a nice compromise.
Yeah, like that's
Yeah, no, and
that's what I love about the Super 7 ones is like it's totally that, like I feel like I'm a kid again with this, you know.
Right.
Because when you were a kid, that's about the size they were when you were opening them. You know what I mean? It was half the size I am now.
Right. No, and they're you know, I was on my Super 7 hate kick. I'm still a fan of a lot of shit. But you know, like the turtles, they're decent. You know, they're decent. So I got all 4 of the turtles and a Splinter on order.
And all their eyes are just white eyes,
Yeah,
right?
they're just
You don't have
white.
to worry about you don't have to worry about eyes.
Yeah, right. It's like
Yeah.
right in their fucking wheelhouse, man.
No side eye.
Hey, so you haven't opened it up yet, right? I mean,
Yeah.
You looked at the accessories, right?
Yeah, so one thing I will say about Donatello's staves, they're both like kind of bent. Like I don't know if I really dig that over them.
I think
they've yeah, I guess, but like why like if you're fighting, if your weapon is a stick, right? Wouldn't you want like the straightest stick? Wouldn't it, why would you
when you're whipping it around, it's gonna bend anyway.
Is
I
it
guess.
is it really bendy, or is it just warped from being in the
It's
factory?
they're like warped.
Oh,
You know, they're
well, I
not
guess
like
so.
this one.
Hair.
This one isn't straight at all, man.
So I guess you could
Like
just
it goes like, whoa.
heat them up and
I guess,
See,
but like
it looks like they have the same shape.
yeah, I mean like if they're meant to be like that, okay, but like to me, we're in that $50 price point, and I'm a lot less forgiving of a $50 toy
I hear that.
than I am
Yeah.
like a Marvel Legends. You know what I mean?
Right. I agree with that.
You know, it's not like there should be some, you know, quality control and some QC and that type of shit.
Great.
Yeah.
I hear that.
For a $50 toy.
I was just gonna say I like how they give you the Mirage head too.
Oh, Tyler's in the chat. He said he can make you some new weapons.
oh, look.
I know he
Yeah.
can.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's whatever. They're decent. I got a Leatherhead on order. I got Splinter is in my pile of loot, and Raph is in my pile of loot. The only other turtle I need is Leonardo, and he's on order. So
Nice.
you know, and then I got a Leatherhead because he was my favorite, like my favorite of all the
Villain.
toys.
Yeah.
I
Like
almost
no,
got-
just period. Like
I almost
Yeah,
got
I'm kind of
Go ahead.
kind of hoping for a Rat King. A Rat King would be cool.
Yeah.
And then I'm done. Like I don't need a shredder. I don't want like a fucking Ray Fillet and like all the other fucking guys.
Yeah, like I'm probably gonna cancel some of my pre-orders that are coming up for that. I got the Donatello wave, so it's like Donatello, Casey Jones, Muckman, and who else? Somebody else. I forget.
At Mondo Gecko.
Mondo Gecko, yeah, thank you.
I almost bought a metalhead just because I wanted to get one of the turtles. Like I used the old Playmates turtles, like those bigger ones they made a while back.
Yep.
Like, that's what I have for my turtles. And I'll just paint the pupils white because the pupils are all over the place on those. But I was thinking about getting a metalhead just to get one, just to get the turtle. But then I canceled it because it's pretty expensive.
What was the figure that you had that was bad, Brian? Bad eyes that JD fixed for you? Oh,
Lino.
Yeah.
And that's what started my war with Super 7.
Uh-huh.
I mean, it was kind of strange how they were painted.
Well,
So
it was
weird.
COVID times, and I remember Brian being like excited, like I'm gonna get my Lino because like clearly he's into fucking anthropomorphic cats and shit, and he was like all excited, and everybody was all depressed about fucking COVID, and it was very scary, trying times, and I just remember him getting it, and like I think he just wrote like in the realm, it was like WTF, and it was a picture of fucking googly ass Lionel.
Yeah.
And I was like, why did you do my Brian like that, Super 7?
Yeah, I don't know if I posted it, but I'm sure I showed my dejection on ETR that week.
It's
you were like
definitely
sad.
an improvement.
It was a rough year, man. I was like, work was
No
driving me
doubt.
nuts.
Yeah.
Looking forward to that. But
Then you're like,
JD?
I just want to enjoy my fucking kitty cat, man.
Yeah.
Like,
Kitty.
and this is what I get.
Well, speaking of Brink, what are you working on tonight?
Yeah.
So I got some stuff in as well. I'll open it later, but I got this.
What's that?
From Show Z.
Show Z.
It's
from China.
It's a translucent little tiny transformer. I can't remember which one it is, but I'll be opening up that. But that stuff was sitting in New York for 2 weeks.
Wow.
Yeah, and it finally started moving last Friday, and stuff started getting delivered. And my last shipment of reinforcements is here.
Oh,
which is
Oh,
actually
really?
this is the first order I placed, but it's the last one that came in.
That's a pretty big box there too.
Oh.
There's probably 6 figures in there.
Nice.
So, and it's gonna be ogres. So I'm gonna open some of them tonight, and I'm gonna take them apart and put things back together.
They have such a weird thing with how you order those, because I usually order the first day they go up, and I get it last. Like everyone else has already posted all their pictures. I'm like, you cocksuckers, where's mine at? I ordered the first day. What the fuck? And then nothing. And then this time, ordered the 3 barbarian builders first, and then the 2 Sir Gerards and 2 orcs. And I got the Gerards and the orcs already, and I just finally got my shipping notice for the barbarian builders. So I also got a package from the same place you just got that from, Brian. Show Z.
Yeah. I decided to try them out because I was getting into this, little translucent transformer collection, and the great part about getting in late on these guys is they're not very popular, so you get to find them on sale. Now my debacle is like I want to keep getting them, and there's 3 coming out. There's 2 out for order right now, and I'm like, I don't want to pay full price for these. I think I'm gonna take the risk and wait for them to go on clearance. So So yeah. So that's what I'm working on.
What are you working
Yeah.
on, Chan?
Well, let's see. Let's let JD show off something very amazing that he's been working on
Not amazing.
for the last week before I get going here, because this is something that kind of a little bit of a collaboration between the two of us, as far as just spouting ideas around, and then this was the end result. So
Are we ready?
yeah, so do it. Dun 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 dun.
Oh,
look at
chandelier
that.
shit, yo.
That's fucking cool, man.
Is that for you guys' little castle?
Yeah.
Yep.
Nice.
We've been
So
making one for the inside of the pub.
That's the only thing I
Tavern.
don't like is that it's obviously battery compartments on the bottom.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, that's cool, man. Dig it.
so
let's see.
did you have to take the electronics out of the tea light for that, or is
Nope.
it just
No,
so that
I'll
thing's-
probably do a show.
Yeah, maybe
On
next
these.
time we're all together here on the Shelf Gravy.
It's
I have
it's a
tons of questions, so I will hold the back
okay.
on that.
Well, look, I got
He's been making them,
Oh, nice.
Wow.
and then
perfecting his craft.
2 more.
Holy cow.
Oh, sweet.
Nice.
What'd you
Yeah.
make those out of?
All
Yeah.
kinds of
You don't
stuff.
mind.
We're gonna teach you guys
We'll
the
do it one day.
secrets.
Yes, like I said, I have tons of questions.
Cool,
But I
cool.
will start to formulate my own hypothesis on
Mhm.
how which you
Yeah.
made certain things.
And the fun
I will
part
not
is
spoil surprises.
you may even have some of these things sitting around your house, and you may be able to join in the fun. So
That's
Oh.
right.
because the nice thing is this is all just household everyday
Here, we'll
kind
just
of
do that.
things. Oh yeah.
Oh,
Aha.
components.
Some of the components. Yeah.
There's your hint.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Oh, the secrets and tips and tricks are so fun to share with you guys. I love it. Anyway, yeah, I was very excited about this. I'm glad we got to share some of our new ideas with you guys. So
Yeah, those are cool.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, and I think in the tavern we're even gonna put a hanging chain so you can lower it or raise it if you want to.
Oh,
I
nice.
have to lengthen
Cool.
this, but this is the one for the tavern. I need a longer chain yet on it.
Yeah.
Because if this is in the tavern itself, this hangs just above the bar. And it might be
Right.
that close to
So you could bring
somebody's
a-
head.
Pulley system.
But yeah, I already have what's in there, but I want to be able to do that.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know.
Do one of those jobs, yeah. It's cool.
How they would actually
Access it and
Access.
light it.
access a chandelier or a candelabra to
Oh, no.
light it.
Change it out.
Yeah. Oof.
Bless you.
Bless
Thank you.
She's shooting laser beams over here.
Uh-huh.
Mm.
uh-huh. Poke your
So-
fun.
Your turn. What are you working on?
Me?
Yeah.
I am finishing this lovely purple couch.
Nice.
Yep.
Totally super sweet.
Totally super sweet. I get to get covered in glue again. Blah, 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 blah. It's awesome. It's one of my favorite things.
You're getting lots of love for those chandeliers in chat.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Wayne and Charlotte.
Hey, everybody.
hi.
Hi.
Thanks for the love.
Okay. Hi, Wayne. Hi, Charlotte. Hi, KJ.
Hi everybody.
Everybody. And
What's up,
I know
everyone?
Wes is in there
Thanks
somewhere.
for tuning in, everybody.
T. Ferguson.
Yeah, Tyler.
Tyler
Okay.
chilling.
Tyler said he could print you some new staffs.
I know.
You should
No,
take him up on that. The guy
I
knows what he's
probably
doing.
will. Yeah, the fucking dude's a master.
I know.
Like, man's a fucking wizard with that
Yeah.
3D printing machines.
You hear that, Tyler? You're so wizard.
You're so
You're fucking-
wizard.
Those thrones he made were really damn cool.
Oh
Mhm.
yeah. Nice. I've seen the his tank that he's made. Like,
Yeah.
he knows what the fuck is up.
Totally.
He made this motherfucker too.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I remember you showed us that.
Uh-oh.
I didn't do anything new.
I've seen this in real life.
Made that.
I've held it.
Yep.
That's
Skyhawk.
It's in his hand.
Yep.
Pew,
Pew 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 pew.
We're pew-pewing over here.
Yep.
I'm
Yeah,
shooting
you gotta
lasers with my sneezes. And JD's pew-pewing. This is how it is
Gotta-
around here.
It's all kinds
So-
of pew pew.
It's a pew pew party.
So my show Z box had what I was hoping it was gonna be. It's the Bumblebee Cliff Jumper 2-pack.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to. I'm breaking into this before I bust into any minutes. That's for sure.
Cool. Open her up, Brian.
How long did
These
it
guys
take
are
from?
so tiny, and I've already got an Optimus ready to put in the trailer when I take them out of the box. So
From the time you got your shipping notice, how long did it take?
like I
From
said,
Jersey?
it's God. I think I bought these January. It was the Martin Luther King weekend. Is when I got when I ordered them, and like I said, they spent 2 weeks in New York.
Yeah, that's right. I'm sorry, I forgot.
So
Fucking short-term memories, fucking going.
So yeah, man, they were just kind of sitting there. Oh my God, these things are so small.
Mhm.
Is that your sticky collection?
Yep.
That is one of the fun things about Legends. They're so small, but they're so detailed.
Like
So, what'd you go with,
who? are we talking
brand
to?
wise?
New Age is the only ones that makes the sticky ones. Look at how
The clear ones. That's
like here's a Lego man.
Yeah.
He's so
Yeah.
small.
Wow, those are small. Jeez.
So here we go
Here we go.
with the glue. I'm
With the
gonna-
glue.
That's okay. I'm gonna have glue all over me as well.
Oh, and yeah, you're using super glue, so
Yeah.
you're gonna be even stickier.
Yerp.
See,
Yerp.
JD can glue his fingers together again. All
He
right.
can. He will.
So
Because he's smart like that.
green stem with foam cure. Remember,
Now
it's
that's
just
fucking.
it's just wrapped florist wire. Do we remember that from last time, everybody? If we were
Yep.
paying attention.
Yep,
Oh,
I was
remember.
impressed with that little trick.
Green florist wire. I'm gonna take that. I'm just gonna make sure that we have an even coat of glue on it. And then we're gonna fold the material over the wire.
See, now I like to transform without instructions, but
Me too.
it's nerve-wracking with these translucent ones because they feel like extra fragile, so you're not sure what to do.
Mhm.
And since they're clear, like they're hard to find the hinges.
Oh boy.
Like
Oh
so,
boy.
Do you ever have a couple of road sodas and like try to transform them?
I mean, I got one here.
A road
don't-
soda?
I don't usually try to drink when I do my Transformers because, like, after a while, you're just like,
A road soda?
abandon all.
What does that mean?
abandon.
Do I not know something? What's a road soda?
Road soda, I guess.
Is that like
beer.
a fountain? Is that a big? Okay.
Miller Lite.
Like, going to get some road sodas.
I never heard that before.
Yeah, it's for drinking and driving. It's a term for that.
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't think I know that one. And maybe I did. Excuse me. Wow. Maybe I did once, and now that I don't drink, I just don't remember that.
Yeah,
part.
it doesn't. I think I'm gonna say it right now. I think I'm like not buying any more Black Series stuff.
oh,
What?
Oh, the Chewbacca guy should rub the wrong way.
Oh.
No, I just opened. Yeah, well,
I mean,
yes.
do we want to talk about it?
Oh boy. Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Fucking you fucking Hasbro cunts. You fucking Hasbro. That's like the dude looks greasy. He looks like he's Greek. He looks like he's fucking Greek. He's all greasy and it's obviously just the fucking Chewbacca buck, and you just fucking. I see a Wookiee and I want him painted black. It's fucking terrible.
Can't get no satisfaction from the Black Series.
Dude,
I saw Hasbro like put their official, you're on Facebook or whatever. They put their official like ad for that figure up there, and everyone on that fucking thing were fucking ripping that thing apart.
Yeah.
And like the first thing I said was like, inspired by the comics, Black Series or Hasbro Black Series is gonna bring you
Black Crustacean.
Chrysanthemum. And then like I just said, I was like, inspired by what? Cash grab.
No, I mean, like, just wait. Like, I mean, part of me gets it. Is like, because you fucking toy cunts can't fucking, like, I gotta have it now. I need it now. Like, immediately. Like, I need it now. And, like, I would just be happy if they just said, look, we're gonna work on we got a black crustacean in the works. Like, we just gotta fucking build them and whatever. Like, it's fucking awful. Like, it doesn't look anything.
Yeah.
No.
Even the box art that it's supposedly fucking based on, it's like the dude's a fucking unit. The dude's big. He's a big fucking dude.
Big dude, yep.
Like, Chewie is fucking long and lanky, I guess. Like, cool.
Yeah.
That's fine.
But
yeah,
no, like, different body types. There's no fat shaming, you know?
right, exactly.
He seemed to be taller than Chewie to me.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
He just seemed to be like a bulkier dude.
Maybe I'm smoking crack, but he seemed to be like maybe a foot taller than Chewie. I mean,
maybe he was definitely
Boba's
bulky.
really fucking short.
He's definitely bulkier. You know,
Right.
he runs like somebody just fucking raped his asshole. But that's neither here nor there. Like, you see him run, and the fucking then the girl, we're watching that shit, and the girls make fun of me. They're like, "Oh, that's exactly how you run." Like, what? I'm the one with the drug problem around here. You fucking assholes.
Matt looks like he runs like he just had his ass raped.
Wow.
Yeah, I guess so.
Oh.
Like it was just. We can get into that.
And the girls
show,
knew what
too.
that looked like. That's
I guess so. That's me running around.
Hey, whatever works.
Whatever floats your boat. You ain't got
Yeah, it looks like this motherfucker. Somebody stole his bike seat. Fucking hopped on that motherfucker to go rescue an alien, fly across the moon and whatnot.
Didn't know the seat was missing and jumped too hard.
Yeah, just cow. Oh, hey-o.
Heyo.
No, I just really think like they're $20 figures, but there's been a price jump, right? Like
Yeah.
24.
Yeah, that
24
Chewy
now.
is like $27 or something like that.
Jesus.
And
Just-
the pricing is so weird. Like I don't mind the pricing for the most part. Like, but like I just got the Wrecker, so I just opened him. The
Yeah.
fucking Bad Batch, and like he was $34.
Yeah.
And like I'm not seeing like a huge difference from like the regular, like the other guys.
Right.
You know, he's a little bigger, but nothing
Yeah, he's
crazy.
not a justifiable deluxe release.
Right.
It's the same with the different Boba Fett's that are coming out here.
Oh, they need to fucking pump the motherfucking brakes on that shit. Like that, the one the one Mandalorian they came out with that he's like just muddy.
Yeah.
And he comes with the fucking the Rhinox egg.
Mhm.
Fuck out of here.
Uba.
Suga.
And then these motherfuckers, they're like, oh, this is unacceptable. I'm only gonna buy one. Like, you dumb motherfucker.
Don't
Buy
buy
none.
Yeah,
Buy
buy
none.
none.
Right.
So then Hasbro will be like, Black Chrysanthemum didn't sell very well. I don't know,
Right.
maybe because it was fucking lazy it was just
Design?
lazy shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know, okay, so this is gonna be their course of action. Like, people are gonna stop. Like, if you look at the Star Wars groups, like, everybody's just trying to sell their shit. They're trying to get
really?
away from it now. Yeah.
Wow.
Like, you know what?
Really?
I'm done with fucking Black Series. This is fucking ridiculous. Not paying more money for, just
Less.
retooled and repainted figures. So what's going to happen is Hasbro's going to be like, oh, well, the Black Series isn't doing so well anymore. Instead of like doing what the fans would like them to do, they will cancel the Black Series as a line altogether.
You think so? I see.
Yeah.
I don't think
they will.
it's
that
ever-
would be their thing.
I don't think it's
Too
ever going to
bad.
be to the point where people are going to mass exodus and not buy Black Series stuff. I
that's
don't.
kind of what's happening right now.
I'll keep buying clones if they make them.
Yeah. I mean,
But other than that, I'm pretty much done.
Well, that Rancor thing too. I mean, if they would have had
Yeah.
better incentives, that they would have made a killing off of that. I think.
part of the problem is they're putting so much effort into the 3 3/4 inch line, and they all look awesome and they're great and there's such a variety. And then you
There
come
he is.
to, oh,
Oh, he's a nice little guy.
That's cool.
Oh, nice.
But they're not doing that with the 1/12 scale line, and I think that's a big disappointment. They keep repeating the same figures because they didn't get them right the first time,
Yep.
and people complained. So they keep putting out copies and copies and copies of other figures of the same figures they've already put out. And
See, I
people
I don't mind if it's a new face sculpt, like if they do the digital, like I don't mind if they come out with a new like Leia, for instance, and it's just like a better face sculpt, or
Right.
I don't mind that type of stuff. But it's like, how many fucking Mandos are you gonna put out?
Yeah.
Like, honestly, like
How
and
many
then the
Lukes
fucking-
are you going to put out?
Well,
They need to put out
like
another
that
Jedi.
mentality. Like, oh, we'll make it. They're gonna buy it.
Mhm.
right?
It doesn't matter what we make. They're gonna buy it.
Right.
They're gonna buy it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
But
It's
like
this
this-
fucking cocky ass attitude about fucking shit product that they put zero fucking effort into.
Now you guys got them all fired up. See?
But this
Sorry.
last
I'm
this last
kidding.
this last archive wave, man, like that Lando. Why are they putting out that Lando? Already had the good face paint. when
Yeah, it
came
already
out
had
the
a good
first time.
face.
Like, So
I mean,
I
if
know,
anybody's looking for one, I have probably like 2 extras if they fucking need it.
yeah, I mean,
Get
I
it
know
way
that
before.
next year I'm in for at least another 10 because they're gonna put them out on those Return of the Jedi cards. So I know I'm
Yeah.
getting those.
So do you
But,
just keep those in box, Brian?
Yeah, I'm gonna hang them on the wall here eventually.
That's fucking wild. It's wild as shit. But anyway,
I know people who've done it.
it's wild. It's wild to me.
Well, the thing is, like, as a kid, the only figures I ever had were Empire Strikes Back figures for some reason. That was it.
Really?
Yeah, I did have a Jedi Luke and some Ewoks, but
Oh, the
yeah.
Jedi Luke he came with the fucking cloth cape.
Yep.
That's right, the gray one. Yeah, the
Yep.
cloak thing, and the
Uh,
green lightsaber with the handle on it.
Yeah.
Yes,
that
sir.
wasn't,
Shoot out his hand.
wasn't part of his arm.
Right.
And because I had a Bespin Luke, but his head broke off and was gone forever. The funny thing is that Bespin Luke came with a yellow lightsaber that he held with a handle.
Yep.
But I swear, as a kid, I never saw that. So I'm guessing it never made its way out of the package and got thrown away, maybe, or something like that. And,
Yep.
and I don't remember ever opening my Star Wars figures. I think my Star Wars figures were opened by my parents and set up under the tree on Christmas Day. So, or excuse me, set up by Santa. So Santa lost my Luke's lightsaber, and I never ever had it.
Oh,
That's disappointing. I would book a therapy appointment.
Yeah.
Mhm.
throwing the old man under the bus.
Yeah, I mean, I don't mind like the 20, like 25, like I think that's still a decent price for what you're getting with, Marvel Legends and Black Series. It's just when they start like any more than that, and I don't feel super great about that purchase.
I agree.
Does that make sense?
Yep.
Yeah,
I feel the
absolutely.
same way.
Like I think they're about top. Like they really can't do another price increase unless they start adding like more accessories or
Yeah. Give us hands and heads.
like being able to swap out hands and swap out heads. I don't know, but that
I don't
fucking black crustacean thing, like that's gonna bite them in the ass, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I have a feeling it will too.
But I don't
It's-
think it's gonna be to the point where they're gonna cancel the line. I just
I don't know. That would be like their move. Oh, well, people don't, just to be a dick and throw their
It's too
fucking
much money.
cockiness around.
There's too much money to be made off of collectors and
Oh,
shit like that.
I mean, if they're not putting anything out, nobody's fucking buying their shit.
I don't know.
right.
That's like that was the other thing. It's like we're really not getting any new figures for fucking 2022 because everything's slated for next year. This time next year.
Oh, you mean their release dates? Like, yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
the Ahsoka and the or whatever were targeted for December, right? I think.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like I'm still waiting on like the Bib Fortuna and like all of those characters from like wave whatever 28.
I thought they teased a bit for Tuno.
They did, and it went up for pre-order and everything.
Oh, that's right.
So now where is it?
Yeah, like where are all these figures that you teased a year ago? Like we're still waiting on this shit.
I would agree more with you, JD, if that license was coming due. Like I think they're gonna fucking like if what you say is true, and I don't totally believe it, but if
or
like
Disney will fucking pull it from them.
Yeah, if Disney is like, hey, look, like, or they decide like we're not gonna continue with the license, then yeah, I would 100% agree.
And if they're not like, because part of those license things is like, they pay X amount of money to be able to use that said license, but they also have to like pay a royalty fee after the fact off of all profits that they get from the license. So
Right.
if they're not making any money off of Black Series stuff, which they are, they make a fuck ton of money.
Oh, absolutely.
Sure.
But
Star Wars always sells.
Like if they're not selling anything, like they don't have anything new coming this year, then they're not going to be making any money this year. So then Disney could see that and be like, oh, well, you still owe us money for royalties, but you didn't sell anything, you know?
Right.
You kept teasing all this stuff. Which leads me to say, like, you know,
it's going down.
You got all these fucking shows, but you can't release fucking product to coincide with the shows. Like, that's the biggest fucking problem.
It's a big fucking problem.
They could do it with Transformers. They did it with Transformers, like, before the fucking show came out, and then, you know, they started all the fucking Siege stuff, you know, that was like a year and a half before the cartoon even came out.
Yeah.
And then they released stuff throughout that whole time period as, you know, the cartoons were released.
Right. I mean, there that does have some fucking, you know,
merit.
Yeah, there definitely is some merit there, you know, like why would you, let's say, even fuck around with Black Series when you have your own in-house G.I. Joe shit?
Yeah.
You know, like there's no fucking, you don't have to pay any royalties. That's your shit.
Yeah.
You know, there is a validity to that. I just think Black Series is like all these motherfuckers like, this is unconscionable. But like, you still know they're going to buy fucking 5 black crustaceans, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. There's like
nothing.
Four figures maybe coming out this July, but nothing else announced for this year. Mm-hmm. I mean, there's some, like, these archive ones are coming out in November, but those aren't new.
No.
Huh. But good news is Cobb Vanth comes in July. I'm excited for that.
Oh, fucking Captain Dickface himself.
Panda Baba, Dr.
Yeah, like, I'm still waiting on that. Like, most everybody has all that shit.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I mean, BBTS has a July date on that.
Well, I mean, type it into YouTube. See how many fucking reviews you find. Everybody has that shit.
Well, people who do reviews tend to get things a little sooner than other people also.
Not usually.
Oh, I mean, there's the George Lucas and Stormtrooper disguise.
Yeah.
Due out this month.
Yeah. Are you going to say nobody wants that? Because I would totally get that. Sorry.
I wanted to create a diorama of the armorer just fucking beating the bag off him.
Well, wait for the Filoni figure before you do that.
Oh, well, the Filoni figure is definitely the one more deserving of a fucking beating.
Bag beating. Aww. Why?
And then even fucking Favreau.
No. Don't you start talking bad about Favreau, man. We'll fight. Me and you are gonna fight, dude.
That's fine. I'll take a beating.
Your invitation to Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Well, we can fight in the yard. It'll be fine. We'll mud wrestle. It's fine.
Well, I mean, like, I don't hate the dude, but like,
tickets.
That show was not fucking, like, I'm just gonna say it. That show was not good, and I feel like we got sold a fucking false bill of goods from the end of Mando season 2. Like, what we got and what was kind of teased was like 2 totally different things. It wasn't good. It wasn't good, man. Like, it was not good. Like, there were some good episodes, but there was a lot of fucking dreck.
Shrek?
Well, not Shrek. Man. Like, I don't agree with you. I thought it was pretty decent.
Really?
Yeah, I do. I
Okay.
feel like there was a lot of just, you know, Star Wars everything involved. It, you know, like
I mean, I feel like there was.
you go back and watch the original movies and then watch it and tell me you don't get the vibe. You know, like they pulled off the vibe. They did.
I feel like there was
No?
some
No, 'cause
filler.
I've been watching the movies this week, the original trilogy, and I mean a vibe, maybe yes, but yeah, I'll give you that. I get a vibe, but
They're playing
But
the
I-
Star Wars vibe. They're getting
but I
it.
don't. But they're not good. They the series is not.
Well, here's the question: do you think
not
if you were
executed well? That's what I want to say. It's
do
not
you feel
executed
like if you were at the time Star Wars came out, the age you are now, do you think you would have liked it?
Yeah,
well?
because
I think I would have actually,
You know,
Yeah,
like that's another question.
because that's my age. Like,
But is it the
I was raised on
nostalgia
that
you
stuff.
love? But that's the thing. Is it the nostalgia you love, or is it
no,
actually the storyline and Star Wars itself? Like this is a
No.
big question, you know, like because
Well,
Yeah.
no,
right
Jan,
now you're looking at it cynically as an adult.
No,
you know?
Jan, I love the story of Boba Fett. I love the story of this series, but I do not enjoy watching it. Like, I just don't think it's done very well.
So I agree with everyone here.
He just doesn't want to disagree with me.
No-
That's cool.
No.
I'm kidding.
I
I'm
enjoyed the
joking.
shit out of
I'm
it.
joking.
Like I like it, but I also feel like it was a mistake giving it to fucking Robert Rodriguez.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Fuck
Yeah.
that dude.
Like
Fuck
the
that
dude can make good. He can make good shit. Like he
He
can.
can, yeah, he can.
But like this wasn't it. This
No.
this wasn't his shit. And it was you're going back to that fucking
Hey Drew.
Dances with Wolves, Avatar, like fucking
Yeah.
shit. Like it was cool, but it was too much. And like you made Boba Fett like goofy as fuck. Like the dude's
Yeah.
fucking goof troop.
Yep.
You know,
Like with the Manta on the bike.
Like
yeah,
he's
dude.
you know to hell with his fucking
Exactly.
Look at those, look at those teeth.
Like who greenlit that?
Look at those teeth. Woo!
The teeth is a problem. I will say that.
Yeah,
the teeth
like,
is
the
a fucking
teeth-
huge problem.
I love Tamara
Space
Morrison.
Adventure.
I was like, really, dude? Like you're a whore. Like you saw that and you're like, oh yeah, roll with that. Roll with the fucking big ass
Drew?
fucking chiclet mouth and like ride it like a bantha and like you're like dry, like it's fucking weird. Who sat down? Because there were a bunch of people who sat down and like, oh yeah, that's the shit right there. Like who fucking greenlights this shit?
I don't know. I understand what you're saying about some of it. It is.
And the fucking Skittle gang,
Oh,
the fucking
yeah.
Yeah, that I
Like-
didn't like that at all.
So
Chan's
I
like,
was
maybe I don't like this.
No, I do
I
like
was-
it. I agree with
I
some
was-
of it though.
Yeah,
I agree with what you're
yeah,
saying.
some of it.
Like the fucking. Why did they have to have Vespas? Like, why did they have to have like multicolored Vespas? That's what I don't understand.
it was a fucking Skittle gang. And they were like, we're badass cyberpunk people. And it's like,
Are ya?
what the are you really?
Yeah.
You look like you look like the fucking Bandcamp dweebs.
You look
Man,
like
I bet that
you look
green
like you
Vespa
played your-
was green apple flavored.
I bet it was motherfuckers.
you played your PlayStation so hard and now you're wearing the parts.
Right,
Because
exactly.
You broke it.
They don't know how to be lime green.
Yeah, they
sour,
could-
apple, sour apple bitches.
Those
Yeah.
bikes look like they were made from something from a '60s diner, like the kind you drive up.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
There also the roller skates come out with your order and
Yeah.
set it on your window.
I didn't like how like cyberpunk they went with that kind of shit.
So,
Like,
Robert Rodriguez was like, "Oh, you know what? I'm gonna throw this in the direction of George Lucas, and like, this is gonna be my head nod to American Graffiti." Really,
And
dude?
I don't. So
Really?
I ate like a half a fucking. I ate like a gargantuan amount of edibles before I watched that episode with the girls. I was high as fuck. And I was watching that chase scene, and I'm like,
So
wow,
bad.
I am really fucking high because it's like in slow motion.
Yeah.
And then finally, I said something to the girls. I was like, "Is this like really weirdly like? Is this like slow? Is it like, or is it just me?" And they're like, "No, it's like,
it was oddly slow. Yeah, it was just like
it was
really
like
uncomfortable.
It was just bad. It was fucking bad." And then they fucking bring back Luke and they bring back the Mandalorian. And I like the shit with the armor and fucking Fat Boy Mando. That was all fucking. Give me more of that shit. Like I don't want to like I'm fucking good with like all this fucking goof troop shit.
Yeah.
So like I don't know if you know the story behind the Luke stuff, but like there was some dude after that last episode of the Mandalorian came out. He listened to like everybody that was bitching about their fucking face technology, their de-aging stuff.
Yeah.
So dude was like, you know what? I can do better than fucking Disney. And he did. He like redid that whole shit. Like that episode where they showed Luke, he redid it.
Yeah.
And de-aged him and all that kind of stuff. Got the lip sync and everything. And Disney saw it. And instead of being like the assholes they would be, hey, you have to take that down, or we're going to cease and desist and we're going to sue you. And here's our lawyer's number. You better call him because
on your ass.
Yeah.
It's going down.
They said, hey, you should come work for us.
Nice.
We could really use this technology. So then they bought him.
Yeah, I mean that's cool.
He was the one that did all the Luke Skywalker, all the new Luke Skywalker stuff.
I didn't think that looked bad. I'm just fucking done with that little bitch.
Oh,
like
I enjoyed those episodes quite.
Yeah, I enjoyed them.
I didn't hate them.
I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it up until it's like, okay, so like you're trading fucking Dagobah for this other planet, and like, fucking, you're giving Grogu a fucking piggyback, and you're fucking flippity flopping around. Like, yeah, I'm good. I'm all set.
Yeah.
I'm all set.
Yeah.
And then Luke being like, you have to choose.
I like that.
Like, man, fuck you. Like, you wonder why the fucking Jedi fucking failed, because you're all a bunch of cunts.
No,
like, you're literally cunts.
That's light side and dark side shit, though. Like, that's what the story's all about, is how that works.
Yeah,
I think today's society doesn't like to be given that ultimatum. Everybody wants the cake and to eat it too, and that's why they're hating on it.
Sure, boundaries are a big deal now.
No, like that's like, you know what happens when you have an order like the fucking Jedi? Little kids get fucked in the ass, and then the Jedi gets moved from fucking solar system to solar system, and like the Jedi Council like denies all of it. Like that's some like Roman Catholic Church shit. Like, you can't have emotion and you can't have attachment. Then why am I even a fucking human being?
Yeah, but it's actually like it's like legit more like Eastern thought processes. Like, it's definitely more like Buddhism level.
Yeah, look at a lot of like stuff. The older like kung fu movies and samurai, like,
which is where the Jedi thing came
like
from,
and that's where that came.
Yeah, but the samurai were also giant pieces of shit too. Like fucking terrible.
They were the fucking peacekeepers.
Yeah, and they could literally, like, if you were just like a regular, if you were a non, samurai, you weren't even supposed to look at them. They could just like ride into town, take everything you had, stab you and your fucking wife in the head, and just ride off, and that was totally fucking okay. Fuck the fucking pieces of shit.
Well,
Now you got me in my shits.
Uh-oh.
We're on trouble now.
I mean, I don't think
Buddy,
it was that.
Be prepared.
That like severe, you know.
No,
I mean,
it definitely was.
If the Shogun ordered that, yes.
Yeah. If it was a shogun order for the samurai, then yeah. I mean, different orders of samurai handled things differently.
Right,
and
but
like in that time, it's all about fucking honorable, being an honorable person.
Right,
you know?
but here's the
only way
caveat.
for them to die is by the sword. You know,
right? But the caveat is like you don't have to be honorable to somebody that's beneath you. Like they're not even really human beings, and that was the problem. That they treated.
No,
yeah, well, I'm not saying it's right, but that's why there was like the rise of like the ninja, you know, because it was fucking peasants getting fucking murdered, and like, well, we're not gonna put up with this shit anymore. Like, fuck these guys, and like, yeah, I'm sure there were some like honorable samurai, and I'm sure, but a lot of the shit that I've read, like they were not like these, like they were honorable to each other and to people of equal rank. But if you were below them, like in the social structure, like it like you could just do whatever the fuck you want, and it didn't matter because they're not even like considered people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, I think you're leaning more towards like, you know,
from a certain
like
point of view, man.
Nobunaga and
Matt,
Right.
if you want to rule and have all the good stuff, then become a samurai. Don't be a peasant.
Well, you can't be like born a rice farmer, Brian, and be like, someday I'm gonna be a samurai. It's like,
Come on, you can change your stars.
yeah,
Did you ever
okay,
watch The Knight's Tale? It works.
yeah. No, it doesn't. But yeah, no,
all that stuff.
I'm just this Book of Boba Fett. I was really looking forward to it. I was disappointed, and it's like I'm hoping the Obi-Wan show is good, but I'm not holding out hope.
Well, the Obi-Wan show is not written by Favreau or Filoni, and it's directed by Deborah Chow, who did some of the best Mando episodes. So
Yeah.
Okay.
I remain hopeful.
Yeah,
I do too.
I mean, I hope it's. I don't want it to be bad. I don't.
Obi-Wan, you're our only hope.
Yeah, and I'm interested for the
Black Series that comes out for it.
Yeah.
2 years later, 2 years after the show aired.
2 years.
It has no relevance at all.
The one, I forget what the name of the show is. It's something about it. It takes place like well before all this fucking Age of Skywalker shit.
Oh, yeah.
Acolyte.
Yes, yeah.
Oh, boy.
That's super. Like I like get me out of this fucking timeline. Like we fucking mind it. Like it's good. We got our shit. Like let's go way far in the future of it or way far in the past.
So
Don't get JD started, man, because now you're talking about stuff that's pissing him off. So
Really?
Yeah, like do your research on that.
Hey, look.
I've had to stay away from it because it made me very, very angry. But it like all that shit's tied to Kathleen Kennedy and like
Yeah.
that series. I believe she was fired from the series altogether because she kept firing directors because the directors would not follow her exact instructions. Like,
oh, really?
Yeah,
Huh.
like the one in the one episode, supposedly, like the director has to direct a rock.
What?
So, like,
Not the Rock.
not the rock,
But
rock,
a rock.
a force-sensitive rock.
Come on.
Yeah.
Direct
So,
it
like,
there.
But yeah, well, exactly. And the person was like, I'm not putting this in this episode. And she's like, well, you're going to put it in the episode or you're fired. I wanted it in the episode. And he said, well, I'm not directing a rock.
Right.
If you want to get really
So they
upset
fired
about
him.
something,
She fired him.
if you collect New Age, the New Age Prime trailer and a New Age car, they don't fit.
They don't fit.
This is something that they just put out. Like, we're putting out a new Prime. The Prime is fantastic. And they've had these cars out for a while. So they knew how big to make this trailer. But
And they chose not to.
But the Bumblebee and the Cliffjumper fit in. So there's
Yeah, but they're
Well,
small.
At least something fits.
Do you have? You're just doing the.
Yeah.
sticky
I will be
stuff.
getting the Magic Square trailer. Or excuse me, Optimus when they release all of it. Because right now they're not releasing part of it because it was broken or something. My Magic Square trailer's in a tub, so I can't get it right now.
So you think that show's going to be garbage, huh, JD?
He does.
I mean, it may take another. It may, like, I'm waiting to see any sort of new preview to see what happens.
Yeah.
Because it's supposed to take place during the Old Republic, and with Kathleen Kennedy's war against John Favreau and Dave Filoni, she launches this fucking book series based in the Old Republic, and it was just fucking garbage.
No good, huh?
Well, the garbage. It was
books
all
have always, yeah.
No, the books have not always suffered. Anything that
have been,
like
Go ahead,
any
go
of the
ahead.
new stuff, maybe the Claudia Gray stuff, like her stuff's really good.
Mm.
Timothy Zahn's not
Yeah,
bad.
Timothy's like old stuff. Timothy's on, man.
Yeah,
we
they-
wouldn't have Thrawn or any of that shit.
Right.
without
James
some of these people.
Lucano or Lucano or whoever.
No, there
But-
were a lot of great Star Wars from that old shit. But
Yeah.
like the longer it went on, the worse it got because there was nobody kind of gatekeeping it.
Well,
You know what I mean?
yeah, well, they had Kathleen Kennedy gatekeeping this shit, and it was let's not try to offend anybody. Let's not, gender specific this and that, but all of our characters are going to be strong female leads, and they're all going to have the same qualities as Rey, and they're, not that there's anything wrong with, like, there's absolutely nothing wrong with, like, strong female lead.
Well,
Right.
That's something that Lucas was known for anyway.
Yeah. I mean,
Strong female leads.
Yeah, like, I mean, Leia.
I mean, if you watch the original trilogy, like it's the ladies who do work.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Leia was the one, like they're like, oh, we don't know how we're gonna get out of here, and fucking Luke has his thumb up his ass, and Han's just like doing Han shit, and she just blasts a hole in the fucking, and like, all right, let's fucking, we out.
Let's get the fuck out.
But so, to kind of wrap this up, like, in these books, pretty much every single one of them, the female lead is exactly the same. It's a teenage kid coming of age, like Luke Skywalker's story, just in a female perspective. They're good at everything they do. Like, they're the best, and then somebody finds them and wants to train them, and they surpass their master, and like all this other bullshit. And
what he's saying is it's very repetitive. It's not even in the context. It's just
no, like, so she hired a bunch of writers that are very, very, very I don't want to say racist, but they're racist.
Yeah.
Well,
and a lot of them were called out for it. for like just blatant racism within the things that they wrote, and Kathleen Kennedy okayed this shit.
So what you're saying
like,
is that there's a lot
of like social justice warrior shit written into these fucking books, and it doesn't need to be there. Like, keep it the fuck out of Star Wars.
Right. And you can do that shit without it like bashing somebody over the head with it.
So do you know, hi Eric,
Hi, Wolfie.
do you know if you click on YouTube, it does not show you your thumbs down anymore?
Yeah, yep.
They removed the dislikes. Yep.
They removed the dislikes because Disney.
Really?
Yep.
Who said that?
So this was a whole thing. When that happened, like, everyone was going to Disney's YouTube channel or whatever, and they would post their little ads and have a person talking about their, the book series.
Right.
And like, because of everything that had been going on with like Kathleen Kennedy and the writers, and how people didn't like the messages that they were trying to send out to young people that are getting into Star Wars, like, everyone would go and just like thumbs down, and they would comment, like, just tearing this end of Star Wars apart.
The Favreau end?
The
Kathleen Kennedy.
Kathleen Kennedy end, because that's they would not, like, on these platforms, they didn't promote what Favreau and Filoni were doing. There would be that, there's a new trailer, you know what I mean? They would post that, and then immediately they would post like 5 videos of whatever they were calling that shit, the New Republic, or
right,
I forget what it was called.
I think it was the New Republic.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm sure you can find your rabbit hole of YouTube
fall down
stuff that and then, like, it got to the point where it was so bad for them, like, they would have like 2,000 likes as opposed to like 50,000 dislikes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
they were like, hey, YouTube, do us a big favor and disable the dislikes.
Are you sure?
People can't. Absolutely.
That's proven that Disney wrote to them and said, take your dislike button off?
Probably. Somewhere. I mean, it all happened at the same time.
What happened?
And then, like, huh?
Oh, never mind. You were saying, okay.
Like the whole book series, and them trying to promote it. And it did terrible, because you don't hear anything about it anymore.
No. But I mean, to be fair though, JD, like that like, yeah, I agree. Like, the Timothy Zahn, there was like some really good Star Wars books at one point, but the longer that shit went on, the further, like, in one book, like Boba Fett, like, had like, was burnt in the fucking Sarlacc, and he was all fucked up, and then in another book he's fine, like, there was no continuity. There was no like there wasn't like any, what do I want to say, like, there was no like consistency.
Yeah, thank you. Yep.
And
there was no continuum.
Yeah, there was no. And continuum. Then the fucking Yuzon Vong bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah, here's an article that says that the Biden administration asked YouTube to take the thumbs down button away.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, this one's from April.
Disney.
Last year.
Disney owns everything, even your politicians.
There we go.
No, I get it, man. Like, I do understand. I'm just, I just want them to be out of this time period in Star Wars. Like I think.
Yeah, no, I get that.
They've told all the story. Like you've told all the stories. Everybody's got their nostalgia feels. Like I want like Old Republic shit, or you know, like 100 years after Rey. You know what I mean? Like at least. Like I don't want any connection. Like no connection to the current Star Wars shit.
And I guess ultimately that was Kathleen Kennedy's goal. Oh, was to get away from
to
get away from the Skywalker saga, because I guess if any of those characters are used, Mr. Man gets a little kickback, because he was the creator.
Right. But I just feel like we've explored all this shit. Like we've explored it.
Yeah.
I want more Star Wars in general.
I want just Star Wars. I want it good. I want good Star Wars, and I don't want, like I said, I had to remove myself from all of it.
I get it.
Pay attention to any of that news anymore, because it's just like making me mad, and I just
life's too short for that shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Like I'm supposed to enjoy this shit and not it's not supposed to stress me out. No, I get it. I absolutely get it. I'm just hoping I'm hoping the Obi-Wan show is good, and that they kind of learn some lessons and fucking keep it popping.
Leave it to people that know Star Wars.
Yeah, I'm thinking I'd like to see James Gunn do some Star Wars shit.
I mean, it's not a terrible idea, but it's going to be it can't be raunchy enough, and it's just going to be too silly.
Like I feel like,
because that's his shtick. You know what I mean? He's a fucking, he's a joke of a dude. So he wants to, people do a whole lot of laughing, right?
Yeah, but I mean, like if you watch Guardians of the Galaxy, yes, it's goofy and there's a lot of ha-has in there, but you actually give a fuck about. You actually give a fuck about these characters. You know what I mean? It is goofy, and it's
a hell of a relation to the characters,
Right. And
I didn't know who the Guardians of the Galaxy were before that shit.
Yeah, me same. And I was a comic book head forever. Fucking Guardians of the Galaxy are C-list. They were C-list fucking comic guys.
Yeah.
Maybe even D.
Yeah.
Fucking Guardians of the Galaxy movie. Who's fucking waiting in line for that? And that's some of my favorite shit from the MCU.
Yep. Definitely, for sure.
Yeah, I was thinking if Gunn was to do Star Wars stuff, you got to give him a whole new set of characters. Don't revisit anything that we've seen before.
Yep.
Nope. He would be perfect for putting in the Old Republic, or like I said, 500 years after Rey.
Give me Tales on the Coruscant Underbelly, directed by James Gunn.
Ooh, yeah.
Or
I have what they did. They did books back in the day that were
Coruscant Nights.
No, they did the Tales from Jabba's Palace.
And those were great because it was little short stories, and it would just be what happened to the fucking Rancor Keeper?
Tales of Maz Eisley
Cantina, yeah.
Cantina, you know what I mean? All the fucking crazy shit that would go on inside there.
I think if they stuck with this timeline, it should be 2 Imperial pilots like a stormtrooper and like a pilot, and they're just like, well, there goes our fucking job and our 401k and like everything we've worked for. Like, we're just two average dudes. Like, now what? Now what do we do? Like, we can't like. That would be interesting.
Actually,
go have some target practice with some moisture farmers.
Yeah. Or like, not only that, but like tales from like a stormtrooper SWAT squad or something like that, like a platoon, like like do something like that, like
Republic Commando sort of stuff, you know.
Yeah, like for instance, but no, tell it from the bad guy angle, right? Like for instance, remember that episode in Mando season 2 when they hijacked the Tidarium shuttle, right before, I think it was right before the last episode, and you know, Cara Dune's on the bridge with that pilot, and he sees that she's from Alderaan because of the tattoo on her face, and he's going on and on. He's like, yeah, sure, your planet blew up, but it's like, do you know how many millions of like the people that I work with, my colleagues, died in those Death Star explosions? Like, there's an interesting story there too.
Right. Like, it's like the whole Clerks bit.
Yeah.
Where it's like, like some dude's just on the Death Star, like fixing the toilet.
Yeah.
Like, he doesn't have any politics. He doesn't like,
he wasn't even supposed to be there that day.
Yeah, he's not like a fucking fascist or whatever. And he's just like, just fucking putting in this ductwork because it's a fucking it's like a rate gig. Like, how can I pass this up? And then all of a sudden, these fucking asshole fucking zealots come out of the fucking hyperspace and, you know, talking about it's a trap and whatnot.
Tyler said that Gunn could reboot the Ewoks.
Oh my. Yeah, some dude getting fucking force choked and fucking that plumber's like, yeah, this ain't such a bad gig after all.
Yeah.
I ain't got to worry about bullshit.
Yeah.
You know, the snacks are really on par.
Snacks.
My sister just got here. Sorry, guys.
It's all right.
Hi, sister.
But I'm not sorry.
Sorry, not sorry. No, I think that would be where Gunn could shine. Where you don't like, there's no Jedi, there's no like character. Nice. There's no characters that have been named or seen before.
Yeah,
it's like fucking, like just rando fucking people trying to figure their shit out. That looks really
I
good.
have to clean it up a little bit. Get like glue balls on it, and I have to take a lint roller to it.
Balls.
But we got like the nice black fabric that you get on the bottom, and then we get like the brown inside. I'll dirty it up, make it look like somebody pissed on it or spilled a soda or something gross.
It's like very Anne Rice.
It's getting there.
Yeah, it does.
Like I could see like the Vampire Lestat doing like Vampire Lestat type shit.
Vampire Lestat looking
Lestat
stuff on there.
Whatever.
Well, stuff.
Whatever.
Fucking Tom Cruise.
No, do not even bring his name up when it comes to Anne Rice. Ugh. That man should never have been put in that movie.
She didn't want him playing that part.
Well, she didn't want it. Antonio Banderas to be fucking Armand.
And he shouldn't have been.
You're like, yeah, because that dude Armand had red hair.
Right. And Lestat is tall and slender and well put together, not short, squat, and Scientologist.
Wow.
I don't know. I just don't like Tom Cruise. I just don't. I never did. There's nothing about that man that I even want to see a movie that he's in. I can't handle him. My favorite movie he was ever in was Tropic Thunder. It was the best part he ever played. Best.
I still haven't seen that movie.
Come on now, The Outsiders.
Days of
when he
Thunder?
was super young.
Yeah, I was just gonna say Days of Thunder.
No, I can't do Days of Thunder or Top.
It's all fucking Michael Bay. It's all the same shit.
It's the same movie. It's the same movie.
Same plot as
Top
Transformers and Top Gun and
I like race cars.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
I love
Most
Top
people
Gun
like
and Days of
them.
Thunder.
I get it. That's cool.
I'm not a
You
big.
win. You win.
What about The Last Samurai?
Damn right I win.
I mean,
it's,
that was pretty good.
it's not great though. It's not my favorite. I think somebody else could have played that role way better.
I'd much rather watch Shogun Assassin.
Shogun Assassin.
Okay.
I'm just not.
What
a
was
Tom
that
Cruise
movie?
fan.
What was that movie that we watched, Chan, when we were over there? That really goofy one. Do you remember?
Enter the Fist or something.
Oh.
Yeah.
Kung Pao.
God,
Kung Pao. Yeah.
That was the funniest goddamn
That was
movie.
a
I've ever
very funny movie. Now, I did see like something like Magnolia, where he's in it briefly. That was a funny movie, or not a funny movie. That was a cool movie, and he was in that,
Yeah.
and I didn't hate it. You know, but he wasn't main character-ish. There was a lot of other
Right.
really good actors.
You
in that.
don't like when he's like the main dude.
No, I don't. I think
I
he just
get that.
plays the same person over and over and over again. Same attitude, same everything.
Yeah.
It's just annoying.
Yeah.
I don't
I agree.
I don't know. I really like Oblivion
I mean, that wasn't terrible, but
and
I can't-
Minority Report.
I can't
really
do
like
the
those
Mission
movies.
Impossible stuff. Was like just repetitive, and I just didn't.
Well, the
really-
Mission Impossible stuff is like the same. Like the people who love Mission Impossible are the same motherfuckers who are like, "Oh, Fast and the Furious is
Sure.
That's why I specifically said the first Mission Impossible movie. Like I like that one.
the first."
I like-
Yeah, because it's new and creative, but they're like they're
I'm
on
like an
Mission.
old person. I like the original Mission Impossible stuff, like old school. I don't want to watch Tom Cruise act like a jackass. I don't feel like it.
Those original ones, Chan, the TV show. I
Yeah.
was watching those.
Me too. I love that
Yeah.
shit.
Goofball Columbo was on around the same time too.
I love Columbo. That's my jam right
Yeah.
there. Now you're
Yeah.
talking my language.
Yeah, he
Now
was
Peter
that's
Falk.
really good stuff. Peter
Yeah.
Falk's a man.
He was
Now that's an
so-
actor. That's an actor.
all cross-eyed and smoking a cigar and just acting like a goofball, but he's really
Well,
fucking
it's because he has a glass eye, man. That's
Yeah.
why. Peter Falk
Oh,
was
there's
a man.
just one more thing. I can't quite understand how.
Yeah.
Could you explain this to me?
He's patting his pockets every 10 seconds like he's looking
Yeah.
for something. He's like, no, let me just ask you a question.
But he's
You
like
see-
he plays this goofball. Like
Yeah.
he's like this goofy. Like he wants you to think he's this
Yeah, that's
fucking
it, exactly.
goofball,
Yeah.
non-threatening. Like like
Idiot.
fuck this. This
I'm
guy's a
fucking retard.
this guy's a fucking dope.
Yeah.
Like I'm smarter than him. But meanwhile, Columbo is smart as shit.
Yeah.
So
Well,
what
then
I'm
the
doing,
killer sees him rolling up, and he goes, "Oh fuck, I got this in the bag. I got nothing to worry about."
Right?
So-
Yeah.
He keeps on showing up everywhere, and
I take a piece of florist wire and I wrap it with this fabric, and then I use it to add like that little touch to the furniture. And then like I did it on the back of it too. It's also a place to tuck the material, so I don't have to fold it a bunch and make like a bigger mess. Because glue can be pretty messy to deal with, but if you can just kind of like roll the material and tuck it into that piece, it gives you like, I don't know, sort of like a spot for mistakes that you can kind of tuck away and hide. Because glue can be a little funny to deal with, and it can be a little hard to deal with too. So
It's not consistent.
it could be Eli. I don't know for sure. Did I hear him talk? Everybody's coming home. Everybody's showing up here. It's pretty cool. Elijah's coming home. My sister just got here. Man, it's going to be a great week. It's going to be awesome to chill with my sister. And I'm hoping that the Wolfensteins are here this weekend, because that's a
Yeah,
possibility.
oh, that'd be cool.
I miss everybody so much. Kind of feel like I'm very alienated here. Hiding from everyone and ordering my groceries from Instacart. I don't have to see people.
Instacart.
Yeah, I think that ordering groceries is the shit, man. I love that.
I
Me
don't
too.
like it.
I fucking
don't
can't
like
stand
it.
going to the grocery store.
I'll take 25 bananas by accident. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's not even the fucking 25 bananas. Like I'm picky with my fruits and my vegetables.
Mhm, yeah.
And I just feel like whoever they have doing that shit isn't as discerning as maybe I am.
Well, the other end of that is not a lot of people were taught how to pick fruit as young persons with their grandparents or their mothers and fathers at the grocery store. Like, here, this is how you pick a cantaloupe, and smell it and push here and check this out and all this. And how do you pick a watermelon and blah, 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 blah. People think you just walk in and you grab it and you take it home and it's fine. And that's not correct.
It's funny that you say that. Like, I learned all that stuff again from Mountain Brown. Because he taught me everything, culinary stuff.
What a man! I love that guy.
Because like me and my dad, we didn't buy exotic fruits. It was like apples and grapes and shit. But like, I remember going to the store with my brother once, when he was living with me for a little while after when he was out of school, and we went to the grocery store, and he's just pulling fruit off. I was like, "Hey, what are you doing?"
That's not how
I need an avocado. I was like, No. You gotta pick it up.
No.
A little squeeze. He goes, well, what are my feelings like? It's gotta have just a slight bit of give to it.
You don't want it mushy.
You don't want it mushy.
It's gotta feel like your testicles.
Yeah, like a good breast. Like a good breast. Not like a squishy rolling down the hills breast, but like a nice, firm, good breast.
These melons need to be analyzed.
That's crazy.
I mean, like, if you get a fucking soft avocado, like, you better eat it that day. Like, if you're making guac that day, then okay, you can get the squishier avocado. But if you're not guacking it out till midweek, then you want it a little firmer.
And there's nothing like good guac, like you gotta.
Dude,
those things have a pretty short shelf life too, so you definitely that's good advice, Matt.
You might.
You gotta eat them quick.
If you're into guac, you better buy your avocados now.
Right now.
Yeah, because you said there's going to be a
shortage.
Yeah, the U.S. put an embargo on imports from Mexico.
Oh man!
Like as of 2 days ago, because the avocado game got issues with cartels and Mexican mafia and shit. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Food inspectors for the US are being threatened with their lives and shit. So the US is like, fine, fuck you. Keep your avocados then.
Avocado wars.
Yeah. But the thing is that's a huge export business from Mexico. So billions
strawberries
of dollars.
and avocados.
More, it's gonna fuck us. California grows avocados. So it probably does be expensive as shit.
They're gonna be expensive as shit. It's not. You're not gonna be able to go to the grocery store and get 10 for 10 kind of thing.
Right.
It's not gonna happen.
Well, we've been having difficulty getting fucking chicken. Chicken is spotty.
Yeah. I'm having that problem too. I get it. And that's a big household thing around here. We eat a lot of chicken in this house.
Yeah, same.
I had to buy 4 pounds of chicken thighs. But it was buy 2 pounds, get 2 pounds free, basically.
Yeah, so why wouldn't you?
I love chicken thighs. That's what I use for almost everything.
I made 2 pounds this weekend for the tacos and everything.
Yeah.
And that reminds me, I gotta throw that other package in the freezer.
I'm having a hard time finding chicken thighs around here. I can find everything else chicken, but not the thighs.
I'm not eating chicken next week. Too much.
Yeah, I couldn't find whole chickens for a while. I couldn't it's just fucking hit. I never know what I'm gonna get. And we went to the supermarket last weekend, and it was chicken thighs were boneless, skinless chicken thighs were 79 cents a pound. So I told Sal, I'm like, let's get 2 packs. We'll fucking freeze a pack, But we do eat a lot of chicken here. We eat more chicken than red meat, absolutely.
Yeah, same.
But thighs used to be dirt cheap, man. They are.
Yeah, they're not now.
They're now. What I just bought was, again, it had to have been $7 for, $7 a pound. But it was buy 2.5 pounds, get 1 free kind of thing.
So it was $3.50 a pound.
Yeah, so that's what it ended up being. Yeah.
That's still pretty high.
Yeah.
But I think people are finally realizing that fucking breasts are trash.
They are. Yeah. They really are.
You can do stuff with them and they're good, but it's real easy to fucking dry those fuckers right out and they're gross. I'll go to somebody's cookout and they'll be like, "Oh, I'm cooking chicken on the grill," and it's like boneless breast. Like, get the fuck out of here. I'd rather eat the fucking briquette, you fucking Philistine.
I hear you. I don't like that shit either. If I'm gonna use the breast for anything, I'll buy a whole chicken and just use everything. And and mix it up. I mean,
we do a lot of like trying to eat healthier, so we'll like do like chicken and Caesar salads, and I'll just like I'll fillet the breast into like 2 or 3 pieces, cut it on a bias,
right,
and then just kind of bake it in the oven with like some seasoning salt, like real
nice and easy.
Yeah, for like 20 minutes, and it's still juicy and like moist, but it's not overcooked.
Yeah, that's
but
what I'm talking
you got to
about.
be careful. And then like I'll do like chicken parmesan, or every once in a while I'll do like homemade chicken strips in the air fryer. Like that's the shit that boneless skinless is good for.
Exactly,
but I will not make a fucking soup with it.
No.
Like anything that I want like a savory flavor, like breast ain't the thing.
It doesn't hold flavor at all. And that's why, like, if I make a whole chicken, or even when I make a turkey, I put the seasoning up under the skin on the breast and everywhere, because the meat doesn't get seasoned otherwise. Like, what are you doing?
No.
You're just dumping seasoning on skin? What are you thinking, man?
Right. Yeah, but that skin is delicious with the seasoning.
It is. It is.
Yeah, put it on both.
Did you guys see? I used a hand mixer to shred that chicken in the
grill. Dude,
grill.
I was nervous as fuck.
I was like, oh my god, it fucking worked.
I was like, because you used metal beaters, I was like, this is so gonna work. I can't wait to see this result. I was excited. I'm not gonna lie.
I was a little nervous that you were gonna turn that on, Brian, and it was just gonna be like, Brian just got fucking. It looked like Brian just I don't know, like fucking chicken fist babies all over his face.
I want to show you guys real quick.
Do it
while we're here. I just want to show you real quick before I move on so we start off like this, right? This is the arm, and we put that little bit of spackling in there where it was glued together to fill it in. And then I just took like one piece of material to cover the front. And then I did the trick with the wire to give it that edge. See that look there?
Yeah, yep.
That looks good.
Yeah. That looks real good.
Woo.
That's real vampire Lestat shit.
Very fuzzy. It's very fuzzy. I haven't used velvet yet, so this is the first couch I've used this material for, and it's a little challenging because it's not very forgiving. But it's I like the way it's turning out. I like the way that the roll with the wire is making that velvet look. It's gonna look really good. And then I had another idea that I haven't tried yet, but I want to try with this, and that's when people sew and stuff, they use like the little push pins to hold things together. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep.
You can get them that they're flat on one side instead of like the little balls.
The ball. Yeah. No, that's the one Sal gets. The flat. They almost look like a thin nail. Yeah. So I want to get a bunch of those, and I think I'm going to tack them in all around that edge. Oh, to make like the yeah. There you go. What do you think? I think that would look awesome. Yeah, sounds good. Yep. Cool. And that's what I'll do. I'll do that next time. But that's it. If you can see where we're at here, let me get the couch in there. This is where we're at. Here's the arm. That arm still needs on. We've got the front side of that arm situated, and the back of the couch. Got to use the lint roller to get those little balls of glue off. Yeah. But so without the arms. The magnets still work through the material, which is nice. And then we got the back glued on to the base through the material. It's a little messy, but like I said, you take that razor knife and you just kind of scrape at it right along the edge of the material, and all that excess glue will come off and it'll look clean again. But nice. And the lint roller is definitely a must when you're messing with glue and fabric. You have to. It's just everything's going to stick and it's going to look
crazy. Like somebody put fist babies all over the couch, and we don't want that. We don't want that.
Which has been known to happen.
Right, it does happen, but we don't want this couch to look like it's covered in fist babies. So we'll take that lint roller to it and clean it all up.
Clean it up.
That looks really good, Jan.
I love it.
Really
Thank you very much. But I love this, how it does this edge with that.
Yeah,
you know,
no, that like just is like a next level. Like you could get away with not doing that.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I think that when you do that, it's just like, oh fuck, like, you know, it's like adding cilantro to your guacamole.
That's right. That's absolutely correct.
Dude,
yeah.
I was putting fresh cilantro all over my tacos this Saturday.
And cilantro lime rice is one of my favorite things. I love that shit.
So I found this stuff. It was like cilantro in a tube. It looked like toothpaste.
Yeah.
And
that's kind of wild.
I started messing around with it, man. I was putting it into sour cream to make some like sauce for my tacos and things, and I was like,
"Look at
you!" And it actually tasted fresh too. I was like,
"Yeah," because that's the problem with cilantro. If you don't use it, it turns real quick,
and it gets a weird taste to it. You know, like JD's mom says she doesn't like cilantro because it tastes like stink bug smell. She says it tastes like how stink bugs smell. I don't know.
I know people that are allergic to cilantro, like they can't handle it because it just tastes like soap to them.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's like the allergic effect that they have with cilantro. Right. So like you'll get people like, oh, I don't like cilantro. It tastes like soap because they're allergic to it. You know.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I think I'm gonna try to grow some fresh cilantro this year in my garden. I want to do a lot herbals.
Well, JD's mom says she doesn't like cilantro, and I made her cilantro lime rice, and she loves that shit. And she doesn't like cilantro at all in anything. So I think that how fresh it is has a lot to do with that too. You know?
Yeah, absolutely.
Because if it's not fresh, it just doesn't have that flavor. You know, that good flavor you want. And I feel like if you have to put a little lime with cilantro, it definitely needs just a little bit of lime.
No, I agree. But excuse me. I've known multiple people who like
it makes them
fuck
sick,
with it.
Right?
Yeah, and they say it tastes like soap.
Mm-hmm.
And like I was like, how can all these motherfuckers think that this cilantro tastes like soap? Like I don't get it. And then I like did some research, and it's like that's an allergic reaction to cilantro.
That's crazy. Well, guys, since it's 11 o'clock, I feel like I'm at a point where I can stop right now and let a lot of this stuff dry so we can come back to it a little fresher and wrap it up. That's the only problem with doing furniture, playing with glue and fabric. You have to give things time to cure and set.
Right.
Because we have this now glued together. This definitely needs some time to set with that glue in the fabric and the foam together. So, but it does like this foam cure stuff. Like I swear by this, it definitely makes like that's a permanent bond. There's no
that's not even like a glue bond. That's like does it like weld it together kind of?
Sort of, but not really. Like it works very much like an all-purpose cement. You know what I mean? Like the barges. Yep. So you have to give it those few seconds out in the air. Like I don't know if you guys were watching, but like when I put the glue in there and then press it in, make sure it soaks into where it's going, and then open it back up and let it air out a little bit so that it forms like a permanent bond after it is exposed to air for like 30 seconds to a minute.
Yeah, because like some of those plastic glues that you do use for models, it doesn't actually glue, it actually like welds it.
Right. Yeah.
It like chemically breaks down the two pieces of plastic.
Well, this isn't
one plastic.
This isn't quite like that, but it definitely, I mean, like permanently bonds
foam
for sure. And almost anything you're gonna glue to foam. I've glued wood with it. I've glued fabric, as you can see, with it.
Yep.
I've glued, metal pieces. Especially dealing with, the playing with florist wire and stuff like that. Because not all florist wire is wrapped like this is. I use the wrapped stuff with the fabric because it bonds a lot better. But
Right.
So I don't know if you can see this, but like
he had to cut that piece off of something.
so
It will destroy the foam.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
so it almost does like weld it.
Yeah, right.
Kind
It's
of
like more than a super glue bond.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But like peeling that
Yeah, I would-
off, it like pulls the oh, there we go. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it does essentially weld it.
Right. You're basically pulling off the shit that didn't come in contact with that glue.
That's
Right.
like Chan might know about this. Have you guys ever done any like Formica countertop or anything?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Use that contact cement.
Contact
Yep.
cement.
You
It's
roll
like
it
contact
on both
cement.
sides until it's not sticky at all. As soon as those
Yep.
two surfaces touch, you're never going to get them apart.
Never.
getting
That's
it
why I
apart.
got to use little dowels and popsicle sticks to
That's right.
slowly ease them out and then press it down. And
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
but
Yep.
yeah, you screw that up and you may as well get a new cabinet.
Right. Yeah. That shit
I'd
makes me
wind up
nervous.
with fucking Formica on my fucking forehead.
Stuck to your forehead.
I just have to drill out little fucking eye holes.
Well, that's where I'm gonna stop for tonight. If you guys want to, check out what you're into, where you're at with your stuff and all that stuff, we can do that. But that's where we're at so far.
Looks
you
good.
You guys can build a couch now too,
Yep.
or whatever else, whatever.
Nice. Lazy boy.
Love it.
Yeah, and the
Oh,
there you go, recliner.
The florist wire is nice because once you get it in that seam of the fabric, you can kind of like make it do whatever you want. So there's another trick for making capes you guys can run with if you feel like it.
Very cool.
How'd you make out, Brink?
I play with my little transformers. I got them transformed, and I got my mythics opened, but I didn't do any kit bashing. But here's a barbarian builder, and I just got done taking all the parts out. I tell you, man, this barbarian builder set is quite incredible. Like
Deluxe sets are really nice.
Yeah, like the paint on this weapon,
so good.
It really pops. Like this little dagger and stuff
Yeah,
like that.
that's one of my favorite sets. That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm excited to get it. I've never was able to get one of those.
Oh, you've never had one? Yeah, they're
No.
great, man.
I got one around here somewhere. I think that was the only one I bought.
But yeah, great value. So I'm looking forward to. I think I'm just gonna keep taking these guys apart, put them into a bin, so that next time we meet, I can just start building a whole bunch of different guys,
Nice.
mix match and stuff like that.
I've
But I
gotta
did get
organize
my
bins.
ogre too. So, man,
Woohoo.
gosh, waiting forever
nice.
for a green ogre. I feel like.
It's funny how that figure you're holding, Brian, used to be like $250
I know,
on
right?
eBay not too long ago. That was 25.
I bought 4 of them. So.
Supply and demand. That's how it works.
Yeah.
Nice.
So anyway, that's what I've been up to.
Sweet.
How about you, Matt? How'd you make out?
I got Donatello out of the bag, out of the box. He's pretty cool. Like the paint app is pretty good. He's kind of that same color, like because my brother and I split the Ninja Turtles, so I had Donatello and Michelangelo, and he reminds me of the color that he was as a kid.
Yep.
Brown, right?
Yeah,
a
like a
pea green.
Yeah, like kind of a greenish brown. Like I think the bow staves are supposed to be bent like that. I could really do without some of the little fucking side things they give you, but like it's cool.
What kind of
Like,
stuff
Yeah,
they
I
give you?
mean, I
Like
feel
a
like
pizza.
I feel like for the price you pay, they make it up with the options. You know what I mean? You get the extra head
Yeah,
and a bunch of
right.
extra hands. You get the ode to the old weapons
Kit.
on a sprue.
Yep.
You get all that stuff.
One thing I don't like about these figures that I'm kind of noticing is I don't like the hip like leg articulation. Like
Uh-huh.
it doesn't feel good. Like it
Yeah.
doesn't like I'm not loving it. Like I
It's
can't.
it's in the same window as Mythic Legions and NECA, the
Yeah.
way that they're designed.
Hmm.
Well, I mean, these are designed by the Four Horsemen, so
Right. I mean, I'm you know what? Like I'm pretty happy with it. I want a like I said, a Ninja Turtle shelf where it's the four Ninja Turtles with Splinter and like maybe like a couple other characters that I really liked, like Leatherhead or whatever.
we got a Russian
But-
bot in the chat.
Wow.
It happens.
Uh-huh.
I mean,
I wonder if it's going to invade the Ukraine. No, but overall I'm pretty happy with it. And
Good.
like I said, I opened this other
Oh,
Black Series. What the hell is their name? The
Oscar
fucking
Reeves.
Oscar Reeves.
the head sculpt is really good, but like you give her two pistols but one fucking holster. Like that doesn't make any sense.
Mm-hmm.
Like you should have, like if you give her two pistols, give her like do the gunslinger shit,
Yeah.
Maybe she's only supposed to have one, and they
Yeah.
give you two because they're being nice.
Oh yeah, Hasbro's being nice. I mean, she's not bad. Like she's okay. Like I'm not super impressed, but there again, like I paid $22 for her. Like I'm not expecting the fucking world.
Right.
But
Is that the one that looks like John Cena?
No, that's the chick.
That's Bo-Katan.
Oh, okay,
Mhm,
okay. Yeah.
yeah,
I remember there was a show.
Yeah, that's not a good head. I have her around here somewhere.
And fucking everybody jumped.
Yeah, that's not the best.
Well, even her hot toy head sculpt looks kind of shitty.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think there are certain faces that 3D printing, like that scan, it doesn't it for whatever reason it doesn't translate.
Mark Hamill's one of them.
I was just gonna say Mark Hamill's another one, but there are certain people that I don't think that scan, like for whatever reason it just doesn't work right.
It could be possible that some people just look better on a 2D screen. It stretches out their face just enough.
Yep.
I mean,
and then when you see him in person, you're like, "Oh my god, you're hideous."
Yeah, you're a fucking chud.
12K HD or whatever.
How'd you make out, Mike?
Yeah, Mike.
I got a second coat on almost everything, so that's kind of a meticulous but important job.
Yeah.
I painted one of the fins on the side. I'm like, I wonder if I could paint it body color and see what that looks like. And as soon as I got it painted, I'm like, oh, that was a terrible idea. So I washed off as much as I could with my trusty standby Q-tips.
Yep.
And the clean water, and hit it with a heat gun to dry it to paint it over. And I turned my mute on, and then happily enjoyed the show for about 20 more minutes with my mute still on. I'm all talking. I'm like, oh, you guys ain't fucking listening to nothing I'm saying. Because you're muted again, you dumb shit. So.
Oh, dude, I hate it when that happens.
Oh,
well, you're not muted now, so.
Did you want to express some hate for Boba Fett?
No, you guys took care of that pretty
All
well.
right.
I wasn't getting in much words to that conversation anyway, so it wasn't really like I missed out.
How about you, Jay Dizzle?
Well, I got 2 more of these all riveted up, and
nice.
Those are really cool.
You're a fucking machine with those.
And then I got base coat and dry brush on these, so they're all bronzy looking. And the next step will be to glue in all the
lava rocks.
Yeah, the lava rocks. Glue them in, and then I'll paint up the. Where are they?
What? Where are what? Where are what?
The fiery bits.
I don't know.
They were right here.
Well, we'll find them.
Okay.
They might have just got shuffled off to the side somewhere.
I might have moved them actually.
I mean, I thought everything was in your
everything was
carry-on.
Oh,
thing.
yeah, they are. Thanks.
Good job.
Yeah, I already have these.
I try to keep things straight, guys. I really do.
Thanks, lady.
That was kind of a moment of tension. Right
Nice.
there. Oh yeah.
I already hot glued everything. I just gotta add my washes to them. You know, the
glazes.
Yeah, the glazes, so that they're an orangey yeller. Yeah.
Very creative, you two are.
We just bounce ideas back and forth. That's all we do. It's just a constant, like, there's cartoons going on in the background or some crazy movie, and we're just like, oh, by the way, I was thinking about this, and da 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 da.
What do you think about that? Like, you think we could do this? Yeah. No.
This is how I'm seeing it in my head. What do you think about that? You know, like kind of stuff. So
yeah,
it's nice to have somebody to bounce that off of. So
seems to be a successful formula then.
It's working out okay. Yeah, for sure.
We do a rat, I think.
Yep.
After this, I think I'm gonna take a cue from Beansy here, and I might open this Ninja Turtles.
Oh, nice!
I got the whole wave. I'm excited for the Casey Jones.
Yeah, I'm on the fence about him. I'm on the fence. I mean, I've always liked Casey Jones, but like, how far down that rabbit hole do I really want to go?
Yeah.
Right.
I think at this point, like, because part of me is like, I should just sell these. I have all the NECA stuff and I have the movie stuff. But then, like, I look at them and I'm just like, man, they're like so the original toys, and I feel like I'm a little kid when I'm holding them because that's bigger scale. That's like the same scale they were when I was a little kid. You know?
Right.
So
like you grew up, and so did they.
Might just cherry pick it.
Same reason why I make giant cookies.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's.
No, I don't think I'm gonna go anywhere even close to all in, but I think I'm gonna cherry pick. Like, if I just have a turtle shelf, I'll be happy with that. I don't need like fucking Ray Fillet and, you know, like.
Although I don't know, I kind of want Ray Fillet and Scratch just because, you know, Scarfish.
Yeah. I would really like a Rat King.
Yeah, Rat King would be a good one. Yeah.
I have a Toxie that glows in the dark.
Nice.
Yeah, from Super 7.
Yeah. He's pretty cool looking.
Yeah,
I remember when they had that Toxic Avenger like toys.
Yeah.
And cartoon and shit. I was like, what the like this was like it was a fucking trauma, like borderline an X-rated movie.
Right.
Like, you know.
Yeah, it was like a B-rated horror movie when I was a kid. I remember.
Yep.
Yeah.
You get
it's good stuff though.
You know, there was always the gratuitous naked girl running by.
That's B-horror movie. All B-horror movies are like that. All of them.
Did you guys ever see Lawnmower Man?
Yes.
Yeah.
I loved that movie.
That was one for its time. Was pretty. It was, you know, kind of had the
CGI
kind of stuff of like Tron and whatnot. It was like
Max Headroom type shit.
Yeah.
But
way dated nowadays, but back then
it was groundbreaking. All right, guys, I'm gonna go rest my fucking eyeball.
Yeah, we're gonna get out of here.
We're gonna get out of here too.
You guys want to say goodnight?
Sure.
Go for it.
Good
Tell them where you're at, Matt.
Good night. I'm here. I'm there. I'm everywhere. I'm in your dreams.
Whoa.
Wow.
Driving a
Yep.
Bobcat.
hmm Driving a fucking Bobcat.
Fucking
Cripple Bobcat. Fucking Brink doesn't think I can get into a goddamn. I'll tell you what, it wasn't pretty. Between the back and the fucked up ankle.
Yeah. You weren't trying
Yeah,
to demonstrate like Boba Fett, like this is how you drive it.
Yeah, you gotta
Like
like
Like a bantha.
gotta ride it like a bantha.
Jesus, that's
There you go.
embarrassing looking at that.
It's fucking like I said. Who greenlit that? It was like, oh yeah, that's the shit. Like, what were the outtakes of that scene?
Oh Jesus.
I wish
What
they would
wound
have
up-
given him shitty dentures. You know what I mean? Like he
I mean,
should have had like shitty teeth dentures or something.
Not super.
Well, I don't
like,
care who you are on
Bluetooth
fucking on
whitened.
Tatooine. You probably have meth mouth.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Right.
Probably not a lot of dentists down there.
No,
Uh,
fucking
Not those
Skittle
mods,
gang.
man. Those mods.
I guess when you sleep in a back tank, like, cleans your teeth too.
Those
yeah.
mods. I mean, they look like they hang out at Sephora.
Yeah,
Right.
They
Right.
look fantastic,
Right. I definitely
Baggio.
would not.
dude.
Yeah.
If
But anyway.
dude, no, seriously. If their opening scene was like Boba actually found them at like the Mos Espa Mall,
Mm-hmm.
that would have
Yeah.
been fucking killer, man. That would have. At least it would
It's
have
not
made
a-
more sense.
Yeah.
it's not a phase, Boba.
Yeah.
Hey, you
Wait
got a
till-
couple space credits. I need gas for my Vespa.
Yeah. But
Like, what would the
Cool.
Tatooine equivalent to Hot Topic be? I don't know.
That's all right. Or
Sandy
Cinnabon.
butthole.
Sandy butthole.
well, Mr. Mike, you want to tell them where you're at?
Mike Wells on Facebook, here every other Wednesday, Monday, Tuesday on the chat on the ETR shows.
Nice.
Mr. Brink.
You can find me at Brinkalizer on Instagram and here on the Realm channel.
Yeah.
Most nights.
Stacking primes and kit bashing the
Mythics.
mythics.
Legions.
Collecting sticky transformers
That's right. That was a big
and
one.
just being an all-around great guy.
You know, people keep telling me that like a lot lately.
Well, then take the
Aw.
fucking
You are.
compliment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Let
Did you put it on a spreadsheet?
it?
Shit.
Okay.
Not yet.
All the people that are getting deleted off of my Facebook, besides birthdays.
Aw. Where are you at?
I'm trying to. What do you guys think of the big horns? I don't use a lot of the big horns in my life.
I
like
don't.
them.
I don't like them at all.
Nah.
I like them.
They're too much.
Yeah, they have to be put on the right way, though. You know, if they're not, they
I-
look funny. But
Yeah, I just
I
don't
like
like that aesthetic, like ever, because it's like, why would you put giant fucking things that I can grab on your head and twist your head off like a fucking bottle cap?
I'm not sure
Well-
if I've even used those before anyway.
I like the option.
I do
the
too.
variety.
Gladiator
Yeah.
in the back's got big ones, but I think you have even bigger ones.
I think I'm liking these right here. These ones.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are
Yeah, I
cool.
like
those. That's some
Yeah.
Skyrim shit.
Yeah,
Mhm.
totally.
You'd headbutt somebody with those.
Mm.
Well,
Well,
I'm gonna wrap myself up so I can
Mm.
go hang out with my sister. So
absolutely.
you can find me here with you guys on Wednesday nights. You can find me Monday nights on ETR. Best part of my Monday. And you can find me on Facebook as Chandra Cooper if you're really looking. That's where you can find me. Other than that, you can find me hanging out at my house, making cool stuff, cooking cool food, and chilling.
Just
with
being
dogs.
a cool person.
I guess.
And cool lady.
What about
being
you,
cool.
Mister?
Pigment surgery on Instagram and Xbox Live. ShelfGravy on social media and on his channel various nights of the week.
Doing things.
Doing things, making stuff.
Making moves.
Making moves. Yeah.
And that's us. Later.
And that's it.
Night, guys. Thanks for
Bye,
joining
everybody.
us.
Thanks for tuning in live and after the fact. So long. Farewell. Our Wiedersehen.
Good night.